yo, 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 yo. Finally put YouTube online. What we got going on today? Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the King Kruc channel. We're back again with another live stream. You know what it is? No introduction, bro. Just got stuff to do, man. So yeah, basically today, I know I've had some mad gaps after stream. My bad. My bad. There's been some mad gaps after stream. I don't want to say too much about what we're gonna do, what we're not gonna do. We're just gonna get back to it, man. We're gonna get back to it. You know, try and get back into the full mode of the stream. And you know what? You know, I was just thinking to myself. I'm not gonna lie. I was just thinking to myself right just now. I was thinking, yo, you know what you should do, bro? You know what you should do? You should jump on the street, spend some time looking. That's what I thought in my head. You know what I thought after I thought that? Yeah, shut up, bro. Hold on, where's my shut up. What are you on about? What are you talking about? Yeah.
Hurry up,
Yeah. You know what we need to do? You know what we need to do? It's all about forward motion here. It's all about going up. We're trying to go up right now. We're trying to be better living. We're trying to go up. We're trying to get that forward motion. We're trying to get all of that on deck. So with that in mind, boom. Let me stop messing about. Place we need to go is, oh, what's the quest called? The Forest of Change. Huh? Okay, I like the sound of that. We're gonna get onto this quest right now, yeah. And the quest that we're gonna get onto right now, yeah, is we're gonna get onto this Sumeru business. We're going to Sumeru, man. Why are you messing about? Why are you messing about? You spend too much time on this game, bro. You spend too much time on this game. Not getting what we need to do, Don. Messing about, running around, clowning. So bad when you think about it. So, because it's so bad, yeah. How the hell am I gonna get up there? Oh my days.
Hurry up, Brassa! Gotta steer clear of other people.
I'd be so cooked if I didn't have Brassa on my team, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, since we need to get stuff done.
Here I go!
Yeah, we got stuff to do.
Ooh.
We need to get some points to get some characters that we want. We ain't gonna get them at this rate. What we need to do is let's push the whoa. Whoa.
Look out below!
Okay, so it looks like we just only have to go over to the hill, then we're already in Sumeru. You know what? Let me turn this down. Oh, I can't do it. Now that I've done that, yeah. So, I thought we'd at least have to talk to Catherine or something. Boom. Whoa. What the hell is that? What is that music? Right, I know that's like the application button. Right, hold on. Before some of these eardrums explode, you can pull it down. Leave that there. Yeah, so swear down. As you guys can see, I've still not learned to effectively build a team. I have, but I'm still delaying it, man. I'm still not sure about it. No, I'm not sure about it, look. Well, problem. Go to the land of the Dendro Archon. Swear down. The problem is though, why is it telling us to go underneath? Why is it telling us to go underneath here? What? This crest, which looks like a 4-petaled flower, will sometimes appear in Sumeru. When those who can manipulate the elements are facing one such quest, they can use it to travel swiftly. Okay. Sometimes you will find cluster leaves of cultivation that can scatter these 4 sigils around. Use their ability to make your adventures easier. Hey, man. But I'm not going to argue with making my adventure easier. How do you do that? Swear down. Okay. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, okay. I'm not mad at that. Swear down, we back in Sumeru on my other account. Yo, please. Please, brother. Brother. That's just, Alright. So why are you telling us to go over there?
Running late again.
Oh, snap. Was we meant to get here a different way? How the hell do you get... Where was this? Oh, I swear down. So you go through the you went through the chasm and then you get to here. I think Kruc remember this YT password is diabolical, man. Yo, what's up, viewer, man? Welcome to the stream. I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie, is he wrong? I don't know if he's wrong yet. Yeah, man, we've been playing games with the streams, but I'm not gonna lie, we've been playing games with the streams, bro. My bad. I've had some stuff going on. We've got some. I've had some important stuff going on. Important stuff to try and work through and process. We got a lot of it done, so we're in a better position to start streaming again now. But don't even worry about it. I'm not even gonna say nothing. Just stay tuned, man. How you been, though? You good? Swear down.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Kusanali, yeah?
Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your sister.
Important Arsenal training is
so,
crazy,
people
black.
call Sumeru the nation of wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the god of wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
Ah, we're back. We're back in Sumeru, back where we was. Screw that first.
But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give
How you
us
been, though,
a
Jan? You
better
good?
view of things.
Does the game look a bit delayed?
Even if we can't see exactly
Not delayed.
where
What's
the
the word I'm
city
looking
is,
for?
at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
That's what I'm looking for.
Wait a second. Look! There's
Like
someone
low
up ahead.
FPS.
Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers. Hey
Okay.
there. We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions.
I'm good. We talking with a girl on Discord. Ooh.
did they not
Swear
hear
down.
Hey,
Okay.
You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Thought I've never be able to talk to her. Man, you go on with your bad self.
What's
Okay.
going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare she?
Does look like she ignored us, blood.
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we
Okay.
could find
Jan
other
pulls up with the
people
good
to
news.
ask.
How's everything else, though?
Let's
Everything good?
keep our
Have you been
distance
playing
and
much
follow
HSR?
When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
Sounds like a plan. I forgot you have to kind of do some police nos when you first get here. But fair enough, you started the quest right now, so we can't complain, bro.
Make
And,
sure she doesn't notice us.
I remember being told that the rewards that you get from these areas are meant to be better than the down the danger sigil, you know. That the rewards you get from this area are meant to be better than the other ones, right?
Hurry up, Brassa!
Bro, why is everything low and higher and it's just not where I am? Can you make the thing where I am, please? Bro,
Huh? She just
Of course, if we play
walked
HSR now, I don't even know why I
and
asked, you know.
vanished.
I don't even know why I
Let's
asked.
go take a closer look.
Oh yeah, I made a decision with HSR and Genshin, Jan. We're completing the whole game 100% all the way through. Completing everything, man. We've decided.
But,
We're not having it no
it
more.
looks like that's not the case.
We're not having it, man.
Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly
Didn't
be
something happen to her,
living
like a
here, could
memory or
she?
something? I can't remember.
What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
Yeah, go on.
All right then. It's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Even if she's not very friendly, we just need her to point us in the right direction. That's all. Oh. What a lovely smell.
But yeah, man, we're back in Sumeru now. I'm not gonna lie. The amount of gems
This
and
is
pools that
definitely
we
not the
need to get
typical
right
place to
now
call home,
is
but at least it
disgusting.
smells nice.
It's actually bad.
Maybe
But
living here
we're gonna
wouldn't be
keep
too
playing,
bad
keep
after
going,
all.
keep working stuff out. Because I can't lie. I know it's two different games, but On a different game, you actually
What's the
managed to get
matter?
both.
You
I actually
don't
managed to
look
get
too
both
good.
of the characters in one banner. Both the characters that were on the banner have been acquired.
What? Is the smell making you
I'm
feel
not gonna lie.
Strange.
I went crazy.
Paimon doesn't
So
feel anything.
I'm hoping that I can replicate that same thing on Genshin Impact. And a big reason why I was able to get those stuff done is because instead of holding the game back at level 20 and fighting old enemies for 50 years, I just leveled up my characters, man. Leveled them up properly, gave them what they needed to have to get the jobs done, and it was good to go.
No time for a nap. Oh, come on.
Oh, snap, you are passed out, innit? Yo, what the hell, fam? Oh, snap. Rev. See me, I don't like stuff like this, you know. See, if I pass out and I have a dream, I don't want to see. I don't want to see this, you know. I'm a man. I don't want to see. I don't want to see no giant trees glow. I don't want to see this, man. That's a nightmare to me. Look at this. Look. It's a nightmare, blood. Okay, he's tough. What's up here? What's up there? What's that? Huh? Oh. What is that? What was that? I got so many questions. There's only one kind of thing that has... There's only one set of people that have that kind of power, man. When you think about it properly.
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be
down,
alright,
yeah, you pull
then
straight
there's
back up.
absolutely nothing to worry about.
It's lit.
Are you awake?
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake! Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we? Paimon was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest.
Okay, so we can finally level up our Sumeru characters now. That's a bonus as well.
My name is Kale.
I would definitely take that. Because we got Calais,
My
so...
master and I found you passed out during our patrol.
Even though I can't lie. I'm not sure about bow characters, man. I don't think they're that good, you know. But
No,
we'll see.
no things are necessary. I didn't do anything, really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up. Whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. I'll get it for you once I am finished here.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidia Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board, but if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right?
Oh, snap.
This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do.
Can't lie, the Forest Rangers thing is kind of cold
If
still.
Farbode simply enjoys having
Tignari, I can't lie,
fairies
Tignari
dance
is the
before
guy
his
that,
eyes, then
that
we'll just
destroyed
let
my
him
old
be.
account, man.
But the next time he
I'm not gonna
requires
lie.
any of our medicine,
Destroyed
be
my old
sure to
account.
charge him
Getting a
accordingly.
Tignari destroyed my old account.
So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He's chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training in meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as Spirit Borneal to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination.
Okay,
In
kind of
hopes
yapping,
of
but I
asking
get what he's trying to say.
directions, you two followed a scholar
So basically,
named
you lot
Hypatia
poisoned us,
into
is
her
what I'm
cave.
hearing.
The incense you smelled inside was the Spirit Borneal I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense? That incense typically... Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences, or did you see anything while unconscious?
Yeah, I can't lie. What have you seen was it when he was unconscious? It was absolutely crazy, you know. Do this. Let me check.
Kale,
Looks like someone
let
tried
the
follow
others
me
know
on
to stop
Insta.
bringing their patrol logs here for
Probably
now.
follow by now, though.
Huh? Why?
Or not. Okay.
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Can't lie, I've not accessed these socials in so long. It's actually a disgrace. It's actually bad.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
I didn't even clock this.
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're
Sound like you're
skeptical,
disrespecting us,
have
to be
a
honest,
whiff
Rev.
of this.
What's that?
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you?
Let's get rid of
So
that.
even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The
Swear down.
rainforest is
How
home
come we
to
just came
many
over here
fierce
and just got knocked
animals
out
and
straight away,
hazardous
but you know what it
areas.
is? I know for a
If
fact
something
he's
were to
probably just
happen to you
explained that.
again, I'm
So
afraid
you
you
know.
might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own, at least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell. Okay?
Makes sense. Makes sense. All right.
Good. Now, continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right. Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know.
Yeah, Paimon's right. We need to sort it out.
What's weird?
Yo, let's make sure.
You
Let's
mean
get
how
back
you're
on this
feeling
one. When
now?
we're doing our streams, we need to make sure get back to doing a proper rollout. We need to put the
You mean the vision of
uploads
tree roots and
everywhere,
red
see what's
skies you
going
saw?
on.
But if those weren't hallucinations,
Do it
what
up,
could
man.
they be?
Taking steps forward and taking steps back at the same time. We don't want to be doing that. I got a feeling that the thing that we saw was something to do with the Dendro Archon, you know. What's really going to have powers like that? Convia. The hell?
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right? Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations?
Yeah, he definitely
If
knows.
that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
That's what I'm confused about.
Oh, Paimon
What was
gets
that?
it now?
Oh, you can read
That
back the
explains why
voices
you
that
were
just
so
happened.
quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations. But it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore.
Okay, then bit of multitasking going on there, but we got it done.
What do you think we should do? Good
Palais
idea.
away.
Kale's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows
We
regarding
need to
the
get that
Dendro
TikTok
Archon
back
and
going
customs
again
in
as well,
Sumeru.
you know. Really.
Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
Okay. Been a long time since I checked TikTok, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Yeah, one of the clips on TikTok has got 2,874 views. And one's got 955. That looks I don't know what to. Is that good? Is that good? Is it? Is it? Okay. 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 Okay, shout out to TikTok. I didn't know people were.
commissions do I still have to finish?
Didn't know
Let's
people viewed
see.
it 2,000
One,
times on TikTok.
2.
2,000 views on TikTok.
Not so many as I thought. Oh,
Do we need to keep? Do we need to start uploading to TikTok again? It sounds like we do. Do we need to start uploading to TikTok again? It sounds like we do, homie. Sounds like we definitely do. Okay, shout out to TikTok. Jan says that's decent. Okay, nice. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get all of the socials popping again, man. They've been largely ignored for a long time. Let's be real. Let's be real.
All right. Next, let's see
We ain't even
your
been uploading
right hand.
videos or shorts or nothing.
Not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
And I guess we
Yes,
can
I
probably use that
will.
information to figure out
By
what
the way,
works on
Master,
TikTok.
I still haven't
We
received
definitely
the
have
patrol
videos
route
that
for
have not
today.
gone over like 200,
Look,
300. Well,
Kale,
we've had videos that have not gone over
today's
300
patrol
for
will
sure.
be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... Well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Oh, they'll
Don't
stop it.
talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
I'm alright. I said I'm alright. God damn.
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Okay. Swear
Seems
down, we're
you're
just
not
back
the
in
type
Sumeru
to
after...
sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Tainari, we're ready to head out.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. We definitely need to get over and touch that statue. I'm not trying to
Got
be in
it. I'll be
Sumeru,
right
no
there.
man.
All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me.
So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that
So,
doesn't really sound
finally
like a
get
job
access
for
to a
a
Dendro
ranger.
pal. I think we only got
Well,
like
a
one
forest
Dendro
ranger's
person.
responsibilities can be pretty diverse.
And it's her.
They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest, Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven. Paimon, Traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Okay. My dog's looking kind of unusual right now.
Bring it.
Yeah, but back in Sumeru, I don't think you took it in properly, you know. Didn't it say something about sorting out the statue? That we're going opposite way, if I'm honest.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones.
Hell is that? It's a bison.
Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note.
Hopefully this will be...
No problems with
Can't
this
lie.
lamp. Good.
Compared to how it's going in the other games, everything's just so quick on this game, man, to be real with you. We got Verasa, just goes 10 million miles an hour. We'll be okay.
The Statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty
I
high
come
up
on a
there,
road.
isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue. Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas. By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh,
Yeah, what was that
is
about
that
again?
the
How come
name of
there's
the
two?
former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Uh-oh. You will know what happened there then.
According to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Sarastana.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah,
I'm
it seems
from
like they don't know
Sumeru.
where their Archon is, isn't it?
But...
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry. We understand.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers. Because you two know Amber, right?
How the hell does she know we know Amber?
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and... What? Sorry.
Huh. Man said he's never seen the side of her. He's known her for 5 minutes.
Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure. You really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, She mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a
Oh,
mysterious
swear
Mod
down.
traveler
Yeah, that
and her
makes sense.
floating
How many people in the
companion.
world can literally float?
I
Yeah,
knew
for
you
real.
two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
Ah, so that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really.
Okay, okay,
I wish I
okay.
could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Dendro Archon? So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right? Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
Alright.
I'm not a very good climber, so I'll just let you handle the statue. I'll go check the facilities up ahead. By the way, once we're done with our work here, would you like to chat some more?
Alright, simple enough. Get to the top, touch the statue. Good to go. Good to go, bro. I'm gonna wait.
Bring it!
Finally figured out how to do that.
The Dendro Archon statue of the Seven is up there. You should try touching it like the other ones we found on our journey.
Okay, I might actually have to bring the traveler out, you know, to get some of that Dendro power, but
From the Dendro Archon.
swear down. Oh, it did take us back to the original one. Sumeru City, you know. Okay. We don't have any of those, so we cool on that. Definitely resonate.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small.
Tiny.
Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
What I want to know is that when the forest god changes, does the statue change itself or do they have to rebuild it? Humans can't build that.
The name does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. For now, let's focus on our job and clean up this...
The hell was that?
Huh? Wait a sec. Is it just Paimon, or was there something moving? Yeah, it was kind of small and round. You know,
Oh,
like
snap
a
yours up,
vegetable or
Tempest.
something. It really
See you,
freaked
mine.
Paimon out. Whatever it was, we should probably go and investigate.
We're back, man.
Actually,
Back in
on second
Sumeru.
thought, maybe we should get to cleaning first. Paimon will fly
We
up
made
and
it.
take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
We are literally more or less in the exact same place that we was when I was playing on my
Good.
profile.
That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
Just with better characters, better everything, and better everything, basically. And it took about 5 days. So, yeah. Not 5 months, 5 days. Out there. I'm just gonna put that out there, bruv.
Kale, we're back!
Welcome back! You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break.
Swear down. Let's go. Made your first clip in that. Yeah, man.
Creatures scurrying around the forest. You know, that kind of looked like a veggie.
A creature that looks like a veggie? Well, I guess Master would say something like, all plants are living organisms, so they also fall under the category of creatures. Wow, fascinating! It
No.
almost sounds like an imaginary creature that you hear kids always talking about.
What did you upload the clip about?
I'll be
What's the
sure
clip
to
about?
keep
What game
an
was
eye
it?
out for anything like it. Oh, I almost forgot. Are you two hungry? I packed some food and water for us.
Oh, care package.
Food! What kind of goodies did you bring? Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I prepared a nice portable dish
Paimon's
that forest
greedy,
rangers like
you know,
to eat
man.
called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them.
Coming over to my house. Coming over by my kitchen, my refrigerator. Eating up all my food.
No, you dropped it on the ground.
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Paimon
Okay,
nearly
okay,
had a
okay.
heart attack there. Those pitas are
Introductory
amazing.
missions, man.
You're quite the cook, Kale.
Introductory missions. That's how it goes.
Thank goodness you
But what I
wrapped them
remember
in
though,
paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had
I mean,
been
probably not, because
wasted.
it's still at the end of the day, every region's just like
you really
5
know how
missions,
to
right?
compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the
Splatoon,
recipe
swear down.
sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking
I
pointers.
never actually
so
played
you'll
that
be
game,
making
you
your
know,
own
but I
pita
heard about
pockets
it.
in no time.
Is it good?
Thanks, Kale. It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
So, Kale, don't you think that Tainari
It's just a clip of a stupidly long one-on-one battle I had with someone else playing the same weapon. Okay, okay.
Without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. But Master is actually very kind at heart.
Swear down,
Oh,
ancient mysterious
by the way,
ways.
You've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a
Call it
group
Firen's
called...
another game, innit? I don't know what to call it. Well, on their other game, anyway.
Something.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I bought the third one on release day.
Well,
Swear
anyway,
down.
Because Master does a lot of research on plants. Sages from the Academia have written him many times.
That's like exclusive to
inviting
Switch,
him
innit?
to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears. Seems you already know him well. Anyway, I'm sure the sages were not happy about his responses. Master could obviously have a bright future in the Academia, but he insists on sticking to the path of a forest watcher. Every day he helps the locals of the forest and passes on his extensive knowledge to trainees like me. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here.
Swear down. Shout out to Tainari, even though I'm not
Paimon's
trying to
still
lose my
kinda
50-50
upset,
back.
though. He kept
Hey, you know what?
scolding
Don't even try
Paimon the entire way here.
There you go. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Looking at though. Okay.
Oh
Okay.
no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why, is he going to die?" It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Nah.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you.
Good to hear.
Kale started
Wouldn't
to
have that,
laugh.
mate.
Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't
77
forget
wishes.
this.
Let's
Time
go.
for some
Okay.
primordial wrath.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
No! Don't touch me!
Nah.
Oh, sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
No way. What was that
Kale,
about?
Are you okay? What's the matter?
Some trauma over there.
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharvaville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
I think she's embarrassed, bro. Alright then. So, return to the village. Bro, I don't even... Oh, there we go.
Hurry up, Brasa!
There we go. Look at that. Someone said the Sumeru quest is really
Trevor,
long.
You've
Or it
returned.
takes long to get through the Sumeru
We're
content.
back. Have you seen
Do I have a
Kale
problem?
by
Have I got
any
issue?
chance?
Oh, Kale? Yes. I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow.
Yeah, it looks
then.
like our issue, but the issue might be a bit more in real life than anything. My bad about that, bro. You know what it is? I literally keep forgetting that I've got a different friend list. I literally keep forgetting because my other friend lists are all the same. I'm just like,
Just
oh.
steer clear of other people.
But now I'll get that sorted. Don't even worry about it. Wait till 8 o'clock the following day. I think it's only that friend list that's been changed as well. 8 o'clock the following day. Okay. 8 o'clock the following day. 8 o'clock the following day. Oh yeah. This is what you do. Use the timer, innit? But no, don't even worry about it. I'll make sure I upset that. There's no question asked up on the poll. Do we even know what's it called? Hold on. That's so whack. Hold on. Alright. Good enough.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
I'm not gonna lie, just looking at Sumeru, it looks like it's gonna be just as difficult to explore
it's you
Sumeru and
two.
get points
I was
as
just
it was
about to go
everywhere
look for
else.
you.
Huh? Tainari?
Well, I can see
What are you
ups,
doing
downs, lefts,
Where's
rights,
Kale?
diagonals,
I came to check on
tunnels,
Kale's condition.
mountains.
To put it simply,
Where?
she's not well.
Oh, swear down.
You mean she's sick?
How'd she get
How
sick?
could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is
No,
something that
disrespectful
Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Okay, dog. You ain't got an attitude. Follow to... Alright, whatever. Tainari, whatever your name is, that. Huh? Are we going blood? Oh yeah, there it is. There it is.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just
Pretty
how
serious. If she
is
passed
it?
out like that, I ain't getting up.
Right.
Also, everybody,
Ever
don't forget
since
to
she
like
was
the
a
stream. Don't
child,
forget to drop that like
she's
on the
been
stream.
afflicted
Y'all are
with a
playing
disease called
games. How come I
Elazar.
don't see them like?
Elazar?
Yes.
I don't know if I like that.
It's a disease
I don't know
unique to
if
the
I like
lands
that.
of Sumeru. It is characterized by
Bored,
dark
man.
and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That
Swear
sounds
down.
terrifying.
That's Pete, that is. You need to try and cure that. That's mad.
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself. With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to find that.
Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members died and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
You know.
Ah, it appears you already are familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now,
that's
she
why
can
she didn't
still
want no one
feel
touching
deathly
her.
afraid of someone touching her.
Swear down. What kind of experiments are
Paimon
they
had
doing?
no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
Well,
How'd
it's
you
not
know?
too serious at this point. She overexerted herself
think
the
we
last
should,
couple of days, which
I
is
think we
what
should
led
put
her to
some
break
points
down
into
this time.
what's her name?
As long as she has taken her
name?
medicine
So
and gets
disrespectful.
plenty of rest,
But
she should get
you guys know
better.
what I'm talking about.
Though I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable
Kale,
when
that's
she
it.
first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the Forest Rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. Alright, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
We do not want to come along. Just to put that out there, I don't know why he's saying this. He does not speak for everybody.
We'd like to do something to help Kale
Listen
too.
to this. Listen
All
to
right,
this.
but I must warn you two.
Look how quick he
The
agreed.
rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering, like the Traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No
Man.
problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as the Nilot Pala Lotus.
Paimon needs to
It's
stop
often
speaking
used
for
to
us, you know.
help
I
those
think I've had enough
afflicted
of
with
this.
Elazar recover their energy.
I need some autonomy, man. Some privacy.
Hey, Tainari?
Some
Where
understanding.
exactly are we going to find this plant?
Nilot Pala Lotuses can be found all over the rainforest,
Nilot Pala
but it
what?
often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The Nilot Pala Lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me.
Giant blue flowers like those I'm
The
seeing up
large
above.
petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the
Okay.
Cowpelata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And... there should be Nilot Pala lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the
Next
needed
time,
amount.
make the distance to the next place soon enough that we can hear the whole. That would be the best bet for you. I'm not gonna lie, things are so much better. Why the hell has it started thundering as we got here?
Alright, we've gathered enough
Being able to run on water though.
lotuses.
Aren't like
Let's head
chef's
back
kiss,
to
man.
Miss Tainari.
Cannot go wrong with that, bro. Running on water. Are you mad? Oh. Yeah. We need to do that. Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Get me out of there. Get me out of there. It's thundering, bro. Come on. Okay. Land.
Tainari, we found the lotuses you requested.
Yeah.
Let me have a look. Good. Very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on other things I need.
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Can't lie. I'm feeling the ambience though
Yes,
with the
that's
forest and the
Amir and
rain
the
and that.
others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Wonder how long it's gonna take me to actually complete Sumeru. I can't lie. I plan to have it done in a day or two. You know, I'm not playing about. I'm not playing about. Man, I need so many pools right now that I haven't got. It's crazy.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me
Is this
the
the one with the
exact
corrupted
location?
flowers, or are you thinking of
It's up
something
ahead,
else?
deep in the
'Cause
river
I feel like I
valley.
did that recently,
It's
but
appeared
how
in a
would you have done
spot
it
that
recently?
blocks nearly the entire
different
narrow
game.
part of the valley area. So we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Radius
Sorry.
blood.
I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Tainari, why don't you let us help you?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands.
Yeah, shut
There's
up.
a unique type of anomaly that occurs in
Oh.
the Sumeru rainforest. It's
Oh,
called
maybe you
the
shouldn't
withering.
Maybe
The
we should
affected
finish what you're
areas
saying.
not only cause nearby vegetation to wither,
Right,
but
that's
it's
wow.
also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision. that is, the power to manipulate elements, we'll be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it. But you don't seem to carry a vision.
Huh? I don't carry a
Don't
vision.
worry.
Oh, don't
He
even
may
worry
not
about me.
have a vision, but he's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
Seems the rumors about you are true then. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up.
Alright then. I think you get stuff from clearing these withering zones, innit?
Running
You get
late
stuff, we
again.
could definitely look into getting on some of those ones.
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there, in the distance.
Did you see blood?
Where? Oh.
Oh, snap. Yeah,
look.
now I remember.
Those plants have withered. That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash. Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're gonna have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved. Thank you. But I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go.
Oh, yeah. The Cephos event. Oh, bruv.
First, we must
I ain't even
locate
done that,
any
you know.
branches sustaining the withering zone.
I ain't even done that. I wanted to do it, but I wasn't sure if it's spoilers or not. Man, is it spoilers?
Shine down.
C3 is crazy though. Well done, man. We hit the triple for that. Okay, so what's next? Oh, this one.
Hurry up, Brassa.
There you go. Oh, there you go. Like I do. What the hell is happening? What is that happening from a game?
Headbutt. It's justice o'clock.
Not too spoilery. Does it take me anywhere? I feel like the Dendro Ganoan attack is what?
Headbutt. Shine down.
Do what? Yeah. Okay. No, it's set in Sumeru. It's just Sumeru theme minigames. One features basic enemies from Natlan. Okay. Oh yeah, screw that. I'll probably do that. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm gonna miss out on coins for that. I think I'm gonna do that event.
There is no escape.
We got none left. Yeah, it looks like I'll be doing that event. One of the main reasons why I'm actually gonna get the game completed as soon as possible because I'm
Great work.
tired of missing out on
Now
all the
that
events and all
branches have been
the
cleared,
coins,
we'll
man.
need to take care of the tumor.
I'm actually tired of it.
There is no escape.
Now, destroy the tumor of the withering.
We're down. Okay,
Everything's
okay.
returning to normal now.
Yes. Thanks to you two, we were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue.
So how does Genshin work then?
But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving
When
lasting
Sumeru
effects
came
on
out,
the
was there only one
rainforest
area
itself.
available, or was the whole
For
place
instance,
available?
Even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh? Well, why is that?
I'm still not sure of the exact
Starts with a
reason.
few areas to slowly expand to the
However,
full
I've
region.
received word from acquaintances at the
Okay.
academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions. No,
So the
none
withering's
that
got
we
something
know
to do with the disease
of. The
then?
withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
Oh,
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
swear down?
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the god of wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
Okay, so the tree's sick. And so I guess the
That's
Dendro
right.
Archon's probably not doing too
My
well.
ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago, but even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the withering zones here for a long time, until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Okay. So the streams went for about like what, 2 hours? Not mad at the progress we made so far. Can't be mad. What's that? I mean, following the quest will usually take you to where you need to go in terms of the main story quest, so a bit stressing about that. Chronic illness, we're still on the first act. Cleared all those. I'm not sure I've collected my daily reward though, so I might have to go do that. We got 508 and 1 wish.
Hurry up, Grassa!
Not good breath. We're on about, I think we're on about 35 pity right now. So I guess we could say we're on about 40 pity.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh? Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Who? What happened?
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help.
Okay,
we
and
need to go.
this next quest we have to go over there, right?
What? You mean she's
I can't lie, we're gonna have to break away from these main quests to start get some a bit of a coins into
all
there.
that from just a few lines on the paper?
But really, what the plan is though is to maybe
obviously
get to
because
Act
this has
3 or
happened
4
before.
Sumeru and start
Last time she
exploring
drew 5
Sumeru,
lines,
Inazuma.
and by the time we
I
found
think we
her,
could get some good points in
well,
more than places.
I prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should
I'm
still
not too
get
opposed
to
to
her as
using
quickly
the
as possible.
interactive map as well
I've got
because, you
some
know,
emergency
we've
rations
already been
set
through
aside for
Inazuma, been
times
through
like these.
Sumeru,
Paimon,
Leeway.
Travel, could you two bring these
We
to her?
looked, we did a lot
You
of
want
searching
us
around
to
those
bring her the
places.
rations?
So,
But will the
for my own
traveler
sanity,
be
I don't
okay
think it's
if her cave
necessary
is still
for me
filled
to, you
with
know,
that
go around
funny
looking for everything
incense?
manually again.
Let's find out.
I'm sure we can take
Here,
some liberty,
traveler.
considering
Take a
that we
smell and
completed
see.
those areas before on the
So,
other profile and just go get
How do you
everything.
feel?
Not sure anybody would disagree with that, to be honest.
Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were
We
clearing the
are
withering
definitely
zone,
trying to get
I
Shen He right
observed that
now.
he could
You guys
adeptly
know I've been trying to
manipulate
get
the
the Shen He
dendro
for
element.
ages.
I knew then that he
So,
would be fine. And if I may
That's
ask,
where I'm at with it right now.
when I was telling you two about Ermin Sol's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw when you were unconscious? That's correct.
Like, literally, it's to the
Those
point
weren't
were
hallucinations at all.
I
Though
want to
don't
win the
intend to
50-50. I
apologize
earn the
for deceiving
50-50
you.
win is ideal.
Because what you saw is
But
of
even if we don't,
significant
I'm trying to go
importance.
all the way back around and
Not
go
just for
again
the
and get her.
nation of
Like, I'm not
Sumeru,
playing any games, man.
but the entire world of Tevat. My
not playing no
forefathers
games.
were shown much favor by
Save from
Sumeru
Mabuika,
Devada.
even if we lose the 50-50, we're going
took
all the
an
way
oath
around and
to
we're going to still
protect
try and
this
get her,
nation
man.
together with
No
her.
games are being played.
Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was a part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether,
And like I said, I don't
You
care if
could
you
be
have to complete
entrusted
the
with
whole
the fate
game,
of
dig up every
Sumeru.
area.
now,
We're getting it done, man.
after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you. When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Ermin's soul. What you
Okay.
witnessed were actually real memories contained within Ermin's soul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Ermin's soul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
Yeah, okay. We are going to get back to HSR as well at some point. We're going to have to play both of them. Because I want some stuff done on HSR. I think I want the character that's out right now on HSR. And the characters that are coming out in the future as well. We need those.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her, and she'll answer any questions you may have. No, I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Okay. So we was there for a few days, established ourselves in
Anyway,
the
please,
Gandahara
I'll
village.
go prepare Kale's medicine now. Using the Nilot Palo lotuses while they are still fresh will significantly boost their effectiveness. Rest assured, Kale will recover quickly as long as she has her medicine.
Okay. She's been out for like 3 days though, which doesn't sound good. So hopefully she recovers rather sooner than later. Shout out to Tainari and Kale. Gave us a decent introduction to Sumeru. But yeah, in terms of exploration, this place is it might be the worst one. Bro, look at how much different places stuff could be hiding around here. It's actually
Hypatia
ridiculous.
should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
But you know, what we'll do is we'll just pick some stuff up on the way. And like I said, we can always fall back to that interactive map.
Out below!
What do you think, Tempest? Should we use the interactive map or should we just go for it? Should we just look around naturally?
Hey, there's nobody here.
I just don't feel like we'll be able to get anywhere near the amount of points if we don't use the map.
Some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Forgot about these. What are these again?
There you are. Hypatia, are you all right?
So hungry. Need water.
Yeah, she's messed up still.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first. Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around.
What the actual hell?
How'd things out here end up looking like this?
What the hell is this?
What happened?
What
And
the
where
hell
are
is that?
we? Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
Time to roll. Gotta steer clear of other people.
Wow, this place is huge. I knew there's something off about that cave.
Okay,
let's think of a
enemies.
way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Inazuma shines eternal. Ha!
Okay, so ultimate does damage even when she's not out, even when she doesn't attack. The reasons why these mushrooms are not one of the Trilexana creatures are unknown. What? Why would it be a creature? I don't understand what that just said. Yeah, why would a mushroom be a creature? And why are you sending me up here if I can't even rep?
Look out below.
Well, what are we doing? Oh, yeah. There we go. What are we doing? Go on. Oh my days. Oh.
Heads up. Hurry up, Grassa.
Girl, stop running. Okay. Huh? How come we made it this time? I'm seeing inconsistencies, man. Well. Okay. Yeah, check me out.
Hurry up, Grassa.
What? What's that purple thing? Oh, us. What the hell? What are we doing in Inazuma?
What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Yeah, we must be having some dream or something. Unless this thing's got powers beyond powers. This has to be some kind of dream. What are we doing here? Why does it look like it's been smashed to pieces? Okay. You'll sometimes find primeval resin and sealed patch that corresponds to them within domains in Sumeru. Collect 3 primeval resins within these domains to unlock the corresponding path. Okay. What the? Did we just go all the way around? What the hell? Keep looking for paths to the upper level of the tree. Where? Are you sure we need to go that way?
Gotta steer clear of other people.
What the hell? How come she was just bouncing off everything? I didn't know she could do that. What was that? Whoa. What was that? How do you do that?
Headbutt! You're incoming!
Let's dance.
Illusion shattered!
I can't lie, our riding Shogun is sick at the moment, so I must admit. Definitely sick.
There is no escape!
I got tired of all my characters just being weak, man. I needed something to change. The only thing I need now is to get to Natland so my my Natland characters can get the correct levels.
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
I feel like the right Shogun could be more powerful than this, I'm not sure, but I feel like we're doing something wrong with her build. But actually, you don't have a full set yet, and then you could do with having like the right stuff here. Fair enough. We could actually spend some time trying to work on that set today, to be honest. The more powerful she is, the easier things are going to be for us. Snap. Bro. Why did it do that? Oh.
Gotta steer clear of other people.
Bro, why are you dropping us in the water to the last set? Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
Running like...
Yo.
Bring it! Running late again.
Can it? Shut. Okay, so we got up there now. No. I'm not used to having her in. What the hell? What the? Is there any reason why this is the only wall in the world we can't climb up? Because why was this the only world? Why was this the only? Oh! No! Get me up there. Don't necessarily see a path to victory here. How are we getting up there? Oh. I guess we got to get used to seeing those things. Nice. Keep saying door of resurrection. Are we due to have a fight? Why would they need to resurrect me?
What is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Trust me. Shogun, take control, please. Find out what's going on. There we go. That's crazy, you know. It's literally outside. It turns into a picture. A very bad picture, by the way. Why the hell did they make it so pixelated? Could have done better than that. Genshin does strange things, you know.
Bring it!
Why these bots keep pulling up in the chat? You're not needed. Bounce. Bounce, man. Still doesn't feel like we're getting anywhere, but it's alright. Someone in Sumeru's got some mad powers still. Where are we going? Where exactly are we going? Isn't that the, what's it called? The Herald?
Well. Looks like we meet again, traveler.
Ask him.
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you. Bow before me.
I'll protect us.
Maximum power! It's justice o'clock! Shine down!
Get me help cool down real quick. Worry about.
Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Illusion shattered! Absurd! Inazuma shines eternal! Transcend your constraint.
Let's dance.
Yo.
Yeah! Oof! Shine!
Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your sister. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
Okay. That is crazy, bro.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here.
What?
Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
What the hell?
So sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Are you okay? That's really not like you. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's alright first. Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you?
Nope.
Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
Okay.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Okay, so some people can't see them.
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me. Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tighnari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul. Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. All right, we're up, traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tighnari came to visit.
Alright then. Cool. We made good progress into Sumeru. We've got at least one part of the map unlocked, so that's how we pretty much know we've made decent progress. The map is kind of big, to be honest, though. I cannot lie. I can't lie. But yeah. We're gonna keep working through Sumeru. I'm probably gonna play a bit offline, to be honest. I'm not gonna wait till I get back on stream to progress. It just takes too long. I'm gonna play a bit offline, and by the time I get back on stream, you guys will just see what's going on. But yeah, meantime, shout out everybody that locked in today. I want to give a shout out to Tempest and Jan. Appreciate you both. And then anybody that tuned in as well, definitely appreciate that. I'll be back tomorrow now. Probably more Genshin, or we might play HSR, I'm not too sure yet. Either way, this is the King Kruc channel. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I'm out. Peace.